Hi friends, I am Dr. P.M. Patil working as a professor. In this video, we shall see the construction, working principle, types and applications of DC motor. So in a single statement, working principle of DC motor can be stated as: when a current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field, it experiences a mechanical force in a particular direction. You can see this. The mechanical force is generated by interaction of two fields. One is the field due to permanent magnets and second is the field produced by current carrying conductors. The direction of this field flux can be determined by right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule, you can see in the figure, the current is entering inward. So the current carrying direction is indicated by the thumb, whereas the remaining fingers shows the direction of the flux. So as the current is flowing inwards, the direction of flux is clockwise. So this magnetic flux interacts with the magnetic flux by the permanent magnets. You can see the direction of flux on one side is both the directions are in same, whereas in the opposite side they are exactly opposite to each other. So on one side where the directions are equal, there will be addition of fluxes, and on the opposite side there will be subtraction of the fluxes, so that on one side strengthening of flux takes place, whereas on the other side weakening of flux takes place. So it is like a stretch rubber band. That is why the conductor experiences a force in a particular direction. In practical DC motor, the field winding produces the required magnetic field, while the armature conductors play a role of current carrying conductors, and hence armature experiences a force. Now let us see the constructional diagram explaining principle of working. You can see one turn of the rectangular armature, which is connected to DC voltage source through commutators and brushes, so that the current will flow through that armature. Usually commutators are made from hard material like copper, whereas brushes are made from soft material like carbon. This is because the friction and wear and tear reduces the size of carbon brush that can be easily replaced. At the end of the brushes, springs are provided for pushing the contacts, so that current starts flowing in the armature. You can see in the figure, current is flowing in one side inward the conductor, whereas on the other side it is coming outwards. This entire armature assembly is placed in strong permanent magnets. You can see that both the sides of armature conductor experiences opposite force, and the direction of these forces are given by Fleming's left hand rule. What Fleming's left hand rule states: you stretch first three fingers, first finger, middle finger and thumb, in such a way that they will make right angle to each other. The first finger indicates the direction of lines of flux, the middle finger indicates direction of current, and the direction of thumb indicates the direction of motion. Now these forces produces a torque and rotor starts rotating, but rotor gets stuck up at 90 degree, so that for smooth rotation number of armature turns and commutator segments are increased. Generally, armature loops are made with more wires and number of poles are more, that results into strong magnetic fields, thus improving the torque. Permanent magnet DC motors are available in small and tiny sizes like 12 volt and 150 kilowatt, whereas heavy duty large size DC motors are available with electromagnets. Depending upon the way of connection of the field winding and armature winding, DC motors are classified as shunt DC motor, series DC motor and compound DC motor. As torque is proportional to phi into Ia, where phi is the flux produced by field winding and Ia is the armature current. In case of shunt motor, ISH is constant, so phi is constant, therefore torque is proportional to Ia. In case of series motor, ISH is equal to Ia, so flux phi is proportional to Ia, therefore torque is proportional to Ia square. So DC motor has medium starting torque and runs at approximately constant speed from no load to full load condition, whereas DC series motor has high starting torque and its speed reduces with load. We have to avoid no load conditions in DC series motors because the speed will become infinite at no load condition. Compound DC motors combines features of both series and shunt motors. It has high starting torque and no load condition is also allowed in that. Characteristics of permanent magnet DC motor is almost linear. So, as DC shunt motor is having constant speed and medium torque, it can be used in lathe machine, fans, blowers, lifts, conveyors, centrifugal and reciprocating pumps, weaving machine, spinning machine, machine tools, milling machine, drilling machine and constant line shafting. As DC series motor is having highest starting torque and variable speed, it can be used in cranes, hoists, elevators, trolleys, conveyors, electric locomotives like buses and trains, traction systems, air compressors, vacuum compressors and sewing machine. Compound DC motor are having the characteristics of high starting torque and constant speed. So it can be used as rolling mills, presses, elevators, stamping machine, heavy planners, coal mine elevators, punching machine and shearing machine. Permanent magnet DC motors are having the characteristics of linear torque speed characteristics, small size and low cost. That's why they can be used in automobiles for windshield wipers and washers, raise and lower the power windows and in slot cars, as blowers used in heaters and air conditioners, disk drives in personal computers, fans, radio antennas, electric fuel pumps, marine engine starters, wheelchairs, cordless power tools, toy industry, toothbrush, food mixer, ice crusher, cutter, vacuum cleaner and many more portable electric devices. So friends, we have seen the construction, principle of working, various types, characteristics, specifications and applications of DC motor. Friends, I hope that you have understood the topic well. So, it is a wrap up for today guys. This is Dr. PM Patil signing off. Take care, have a great day. Thank you.